Okay, so welcome back to some more MXGP 2. Today, I think to change it up from the career, we are going to just do a few or a couple, 2 or 3 random races. There was people asking to see different bikes, so that's what I want to do today. And I think I'm going to start with the KTM, for sure the KTM and TM, and if we have time, we'll also do the Honda. We'll see how long the video is getting and whatnot, but we're going to start out with the KTM 450 and go to the Netherlands. I think this is like the second or third to last track in the career. I'm not exactly sure. I've rode here once or twice. It's a fun track. We'll see how it goes. I think I already said I want to use the 450. I think we get plenty of the 250 with the career. And people are asking me, I am going to use the KXF 250 for the rest of the career. I don't plan on changing that. But if you really want to see other bikes, I will do stuff like this until we finish the career. Just kind of random videos with a few tracks here and there to use something different. So we'll use the KTM and go to the track, get our last gate pick like normal, and put a thumbs up because we're still going to get a good start. We're going to get a whole shot. I feel it. I feel it. You know, I don't know if I feel it now. Come on, get there. We'll take it. Don't want to push out of that little rut there. I think I've crashed doing that before, and they're way fast here. Look at that. Look at that. Don't push me wide, bro. You know, I'll get out of his way. I don't want him to put me down. I'll fight for you for second and first and second here, but I don't want to go down. It is on realistic difficulty. I don't think I changed anything. Now, again, I never said it. It has been a while since I played GP. I've been playing a lot more Encore lately. And I don't know which is tougher for me. I don't know if it's harder to come back from go to GP to Supercross or Supercross to GP. I'm really not sure. I think for me it's probably harder to go from GP to Supercross than Supercross to GP. It takes a little bit to get the feel for it, but I feel like we already kind of have a good grab on the game again. Where I feel a little uncomfortable is the corners. I feel like I'm not getting the bike to turn the way I want him to, and he's not doing what I would like. Look at that back end. That was nicely done. Nicely done, man. Nicely done, me. And we're turning this corner like a goon, but that's okay. That's okay because we got the lead. I really thought there was going to be more of a battle. Well, he's only about half a second behind us, so that's considered a battle, I'd say. But that's not what I would call a comfortable lead. Oh my goodness, he's... Oh, don't... No! 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 I'm gonna let him get into that corner first because I just don't want to go down. Oh, look at that. He tried making us crash. Oh, we are going backwards. I was getting too arrogant and saying that, you know, we're doing awesome and we've got a grasp on this, and now look at us. We're not where we need to be. Oh, look at that. Synchronized whipping. How sick was that? See if we can carry momentum. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is our race. Our return. Yeah, I feel a little uncomfortable with the turning for some reason. I don't really know why. I mean, it's a lot different than Supercross, but I didn't really think it would feel that... Well, I mean, I knew it'd feel different, but it just... I feel a little uncomfortable with it. Oh my goodness, I thought we were going down there. That was really hard to hold that one around that corner, but that was really sick. .2. Okay. So we're getting a better lead. We need to have a lead going into this next corner because that's the one we struggle on the most. Oh no, stay on the track, man. Stay on the track. This corner right here is where we really suffer. Actually, I think that was probably the best that we had gotten around that yet today. That was really bad. Look how much time he made up on us. I think that's less than that. All right, we're gonna throw a nice whip. Nice fat whip. Ooh, ooh! Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. What's the interval? I really would like to know what the interval is, because I'm sure it's pretty close. About a second. It's not bad. I think we're faster than them on most of the parts of the track here. So we should be okay to the checkered flag. That's a fun corner. That's probably the most fun. You can really get the back end to slide around in that corner. It looks really cool. And I think it's safe to say we're going to take the win. I wish you could throw a whip, but right at the end, it forces you to go straight with the slow motion. So that's not bad. I think that first lap kind of took me a bit to get the feel of it again and, you know, just kind of get back into it. We actually pulled a pretty good gap at the end. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to a different track. We'll use the TM, and then we'll see how much time we have, and maybe we'll do the CRF as well. But we're going to use 450s on the next one for sure, and if we have time again on the CRF as well. Okay, so I picked up the TM. I actually hadn't used it since the last time when I was showing you the stats on all the bikes, and I hadn't had it fully upgraded. So I bought a few parts, got everything fully upgraded, changed the gear up, and we're going to go to Mexico and check this track out. I don't think there's too much happening on this one. It's a faster paced track, I guess, is what I was meaning to say, but it's fun. I've actually ran quite a few races here, and we'll see how it does. Now, I was actually hoping that the stats on the TM were better after I upgraded it, but they're still pretty meh, I guess is the best way to say. I think everything's about 8. If you averaged it out, it would probably be just 8.5 maybe on everything. So, resume. What are you doing? Resume. Go to track, man. Go to track. So we'll see how it does here. This is a faster track, I think. There's not a lot of... nothing too technical or anything. I mean, with GP, you kind of hit the track how they want you to. I mean, for the most part. But we'll see how it goes. I haven't used it really, so... I think we're going to struggle here. And we put some handguards on. First time I'm running the handguards. Oh my goodness. Don't go down. That's the one thing we can't go down. Stand the bike up when you go inside of them. Yeah, we're not clearing that. We're not clearing that. I almost forgot we had a preload. Look at us get through that. Wow, we got through that really nice. Usually I just kind of hit every single one on the way out. Whoa. You know, to be honest with you, the stats don't show that it's a very good bike, but it's controlling... I think it's controlling better than the KTM did for me. Complete honesty right now, it feels like it's controlling better than the KTM did. It doesn't feel like it has more speed or just flat out power, but it feels like cornering-wise, it's cornering better than the KTM did. Maybe that's a large part to just the setup that I use, but I don't know. I like it. I like the way it handles. I'm pleasantly surprised. I was really expecting it to be really bad, actually, and it's not really bad. Probably could have got a preload on that. Yeah, it corners really, really well. Again, this is the first time I've used it since just doing that kind of that shootout, I guess, that we did a while back. That was a long time ago, actually, and we're pulling a nice lead. It really doesn't even feel that slow. You know, it really doesn't feel that slow. You'd have to do time attack, I think, with different bikes, and I'm sure each bike requires maybe a different setup. I don't play around with my settings too much. I just kind of have a generic standard one and then leave it at that for everything, but the settings work really well on this bike. I'm really happy with the way it's running. We're just going to kind of hit everything here. This is how I usually hit this section, which is really, really slow, and that's why I was so shocked that we got that really good run through it last time. Maybe it's the handguards. It's the handguards. Does that give us extra speed? Yeah, it corners really well. I don't feel like I have to... It turns really sharp. The KTM, at least with the settings that I was using, which is part of the reason it probably wasn't working that well, we might be able to get that if we preload. We'll probably do that next lap. I'm actually not using, you know, cornering, I'm not using the right analog stick too much. I'm basically just using the left one, the bike one. Like here I'm using it some, and then I can turn really sharp. Oh my goodness, really sharp. But just, I don't know, it works really well. I know I keep saying that, but like there, okay, there I probably could have used both, but I didn't. Getting a preload almost gets us over that. I feel like we have a giant lead. I don't know, it just kind of feels like we do. We'll have to see here. We're going to overjump this hardcore. Carry that into that. 2.3. Okay, I wouldn't say a giant lead, but I have made mistakes where we could throw it away. But the thing is, the TM is actually a pretty solid bike. I think what it gives up in any power, it makes up in handling. So, I don't know. I'm curious, if you play a lot online, do you always use the KTM because it just shows that it's the best bike in the game, or do you use anything else? Mainly I'm curious because... Yeah, okay, we're gonna get reset there. I don't know why I did that. Mainly I'm curious because... Oh man, we're gonna get past. DeSalle? Is that DeSalle? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. This is our race. We are winning this. On the TM. We're going to give a win to the TM. Not getting second today. Getting seconds and thirds and fifths and ninths. Enough in the career. I'm not getting it today. With a preload, you almost get over that. If I got around that corner better, I bet you could. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, multiplayer. Do you just use the KTM or do you use anything else? I have not played a lot of multiplayer, but every time I do, I only use the KTM. And it seems to work fairly well. And most people I see playing multiplayer use the KTM as well, so I'm just curious if anyone's used anything. But as good as this thing handles, again, I think it makes up for any power that it might be giving up to the KTM in handling. You can get through these corners really, really quick. Really quick. And we're going to take a win on it. We're going to take a win here in Mexico on the TM. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to jump off the track, too. Look at that. Wait, are we going to pull it back in? Looks like we did. Okay, cool. So I think we might have time. Sweet, I got an achievement. I think we have time for one more quick race. So I'm going to go jump on the Honda, and we'll do some laps from some track. We'll go see what we can find. Okay, so we jumped over, picked up the CRF 450. I switched out the gear, and I think we're going to go to Glen Helen. I have not finished a race here. I think I rode here once and did like 2 or 3 laps, but I didn't finish the race, and that was a while ago. I think the Honda has a 10 on the handling, so it handles really well, but it doesn't have that much power. Again, the TM wasn't that great in handling. It was only like an 8.1 or 8.8, but it handled a lot better than it said in the statistics, so we'll see how the Honda works. No, we want to go to our save data, pick up our normal setting, our normal preset, and go to track and see how we can do here. The track's fun. It's really fun. It's really easy to crash. I pull a lot of wheelies on some of these hills. I struggle with some of the corners. Main thing is, as always, let's try and get a start and just check out. Not a checkout, and I don't think we're gonna win this drag race to the corner. I like the gear. I didn't know if I was gonna like it when I saw it in the game, but when I'm riding the bike, but I'm okay with it. It's not bad. I think they're gonna pull us in some of these spots. Oh, stay on the track. I think there's an inside corner here we can hit. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Do I need to preload this? I'm not going to. Okay, I'm really glad I didn't. Probably could let off for that, actually. Getting a little squirrely out of that corner. Cut the track just a tad, but it didn't reset us. I don't know how easy this track resets. Really wish we could get over that. Maybe if we had a better run, that would help. What if we could get all the way over that? Let off on that triple, I think. Wonder if you could oh, sorry guys. Sorry, just jumping into the crowd and everything. Let's see, I don't know what line I want to take here. Well, we're just going to take both of them. We're going to take both of them. Ooh, I bet you could triple there. A single, maybe? I don't know if that would be better. We'll try that next lap, maybe. Wow, we're just all over the track. We're so squirrely coming out of the corners. Let's see if we can play catch up here. I'm not sure who's out front. Keep our distance. Keep our distance. Where are we faster than these guys, and where are we giving up? Oh, get out of the bushes. And where are we slower? Here, it's really... Why do I keep doing that? It's really hard to see that that's like that. I don't know why, but I'm struggling. Well, he's just kind of faster than us everywhere, it looks like. It would be nice to clear that. I think I said that last lap already. We're gonna let off on this triple again. He's starting to gap us. We really need to catch him. Oh, that's kind of a goofy line. Kind of a goofy line. I know I said I was going to triple, but I didn't feel like we had the drive out of that. So we didn't triple that. And that was probably our last chance because this is our last lap. Stay lower than him. Come on, get that Honda power to the ground. There we go. Take the lead. Let's do this last lap. Clutch. It's a little bit laggy when I get to the top of that hill. Same as this next one, I think. What's the interval? I'm gonna let off on this just a little bit. Okay, I shouldn't have. Well, I keep over jumping it otherwise. Oh, whoa. Someone must have went down or something. Yeah, because DeSalle wasn't in second. I'm not really sure who was, but it wasn't DeSalle. So someone went down and we got ourselves a giant lead. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to go win, win, win today. That feels good. Oh, maybe if we pick ourselves off the ground. Ooh, he shaved a lot of time. He cut it in about half. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's the finish line. That's what I'm talking about. We tried giving that away. Yeah, he was really close. It was like 5.2 and I saw it get down to 2.4. So, wait, so... Wasn't DeSalle in second? I don't know. Maybe he crashed. I don't know. So that's... I don't know. After racing these three bikes, I think... And it could be just because I was playing more GP and it had been a while, but I think I got... I was almost more comfortable with the TM and the Honda. I'm sure the KTM has better power, flat-out power, but I almost felt like, even though the stats don't say it, I almost felt like the TM and the Honda handled and cornered a lot better in the KTM. Again, that could be partially due to my setup and partially due to the fact that I used the KTM first after I was coming back from playing a lot of Encore. So it's not fair to say that, but it just felt like it. I was really surprised in how much I like those. So we'll have to see. Maybe we can do a time attack and find a good track and try and get identical laps so we can compare things. But yeah, so there you go. That was a much longer video, I'm sure. 3 races, 3 different bikes. Let me know in the comments what you want to see. I'll try and throw them in random videos like this occasionally. I'm gonna do online as well, but I just checked before I did this video. 0 people were online. I created a lobby, no one joined, so for now we're just gonna have to hold off on that, but we'll jump back into the career after this and go from there. But a much longer video. Thank you so much for the support on this series. It really means so much. It's awesome. It's awesome to see the series keep doing well, and you know, you letting me know that you are enjoying it. So thank you so much. You guys and girls are absolutely amazing as always, and until the next video, take it easy.